Hi, Ms. Heimlich. I'm Chris Johnson. I left you a voicemail, I believe, yesterday. I do some writing for the Cincinnati Beacon.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, and I don't know if you had just like 3 minutes for a couple comments about where Americans for Prosperity is going to go, because so much of the Tea Party movement and everything was focused on that health care debate. And now that the legislation's passed, now that it's been signed, are you going to be organizing Tea Party groups to repeal the bill, or kind of what's the next step for the...
You know what I need to do to be able to answer your question is to talk to our national office, because they, I know, are working on this, and it's at this point a work in progress.
Sure.
I know that we have a website up that's called November is Coming.
Okay.
And essentially, before the vote, we had said that, you know, if you vote yes on healthcare, we'll vote no on you in November.
Sure.
And I know we're going to keep doing that.
Okay.
I just saw, because I've been working on this today, I caught all the emails from our national office. I saw today an email about reconciliation and something that they're trying to put in there that we would be opposed to, and so I'm sure that our office is going to come up with something. So I apologize, I can't give you a complete answer right now.
Okay.
I need to figure out what I need to talk to our national office and see what it is they're going to be doing.
Sure.
I'm sure they will be doing something.
Sure.
And I just need to give you a complete answer, figure out what that is.
The past weekend, the event you organized up in Columbus, the protests and everything before the legislation was obviously passed.
Hands off my healthcare rally.
Correct. Yes. There was an incident that I think you made a statement on that you said you didn't, tolerate, that Americans for Prosperity doesn't tolerate, with Bob Letchman, a man with Parkinson's, being yelled at by some protesters. I don't know if Americans for Prosperity or you were going to or had thought about issuing him an apology, or if you felt that the initial statement of it being inappropriate would be enough.
It's not something that I've considered. I don't know who the individual is who did that. There were several organizations. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think that what that man in the white shirt did was completely inappropriate. And it is not something that we would condone. We always ask our activists to be respectful of people. So I think it was absolutely wrong. Whether it would be helpful for AFP to give an apology, I don't know, because I don't know that he's a member of our organization. I don't know that I mean, we did radio ads, we did robocalls to people, so thousands of people heard who aren't part of our organization. And, we partnered with 2 other organizations and had other organizations up there sending emails out. So, honestly, it's something I hadn't considered. I do consider the activity to be inappropriate, and I am saddened that it happened, but I don't know that it's AFP's responsibility. You see what I'm saying? Yeah.
And I think that man was interviewed by Talking Points Memo. It's a national blog. The man with Parkinson's.
Oh, okay.
And he said that it seemed like the movement was cultivatedly. I don't know if he said violent or harsh, something along those lines.
I was there at the rally.
Do you see that?
No, I was there at the rally for 2 hours, and I saw a lot of. There was one place where the side that was pro health care was, and then the side that was anti health care bill, and was right. There was an entryway going into where Kilburn's office was, and between there was press and there were police officers, and people were yelling back and forth at each other. I didn't hear rude comments or inappropriate comments. It was a heated, pretty much substantive debate. The rest of the people, one side was over here and the other side was over there. So that's actually the only place that I ever saw any sort of heated debate among the 2 sides.
So you're saying the majority of the people were calm?
I did 3 rallies in those 2 days. One in Cincinnati. Obviously, there wasn't anyone from the other side there, but the one in Columbus, and I also did one in Marietta, where the people who were anti-healthcare bill had about 220 people. People who were pro-healthcare had about 70 people. And again, we were on opposite sides of the street, heated debate, yelling back and forth, kill that bill or pass healthcare. But I didn't see anything even close to what was in that video. And I thought what I saw in that video was horrible. To be honest with you. But I think it's good for both both sides to be able to come out and voice their concerns. I do think that people should do it in an appropriate manner. I think people should be respectful. So, I mean, in those 2 days, there were probably, if you count people on both sides, we probably had about 1,200 people that I saw rallying. They had probably about 300 people or 400 people that I saw rallying. I never saw anything like that. I mean, I think it's healthy for people to be able to come out. That, what I saw in the video, was not healthy.
Yeah.
I want to tell you that in Ohio, specifically with respect to healthcare, that Americans for Prosperity Ohio is joining with the Ohio Liberty Council to try to gather signatures for the constitutional amendment that they submitted a couple days ago. And we are also going to be asking our members, we have over 17,000 members in Ohio, we're going to be asking them to call and email their senators to ask their senators to vote for the bill that Shannon Jones and Tim Grendell introduced today. So we are going to try, on the states' rights front to get that done in Ohio. But on the national front, we'll be working on that front too.
Are you guys going to be backing any Tea Party candidates
American for Prosperity? Yeah, Americans for Prosperity, because of our tax status and because our board has just decided that we're not going to get involved in races. Although we do educational things like this, where we'll get the information out about both candidates. We don't support or go against candidates.
Sure.
We just work on issues.
And do you think the Glenn Beck is a positive voice for your movement?
Can I be honest with you?
You can be. I hope that you would be.
I've worked with 912 groups in Ohio who've been very helpful. The 912 group out in Marietta co-sponsored our Hands Off Our Healthcare event, and I'm going to go out to Marietta. I got a call from the head of the 912 organization out there, and I'm going to be speaking in Marietta on tax day. And I really like the people that I've met, and we worked with the 912 organization in Cincinnati on the Hands Off Our Healthcare here in Driehaus's district. I don't watch that show, so I can't really tell you if I think he is or not, because I honestly, even though I like the people in the 912 groups that I met in Ohio, I don't know that much about him because I don't watch the show.
Is there any differentiation, you think, between like the 912 groups and the Tea Party groups, or is it
from what I've seen in Ohio? They all work together. I mean, they're all part of the Ohio Liberty Council.
Same type of vision.
So I've not seen any differentiation.
Okay.